Hello, good morning. How are you doing? My name is Bardia Fereidooni, your local Irvine University Park real estate specialist. All right, get in there. So, I wanted to bring you some super important and valuable information today, which is the step-by-step guide on what to do if you're thinking about doing an addition to your house. If you live in Irvine, especially, and also if you're in an HOA, which it's very likely. So, you want to do an addition, you want to build over the garage or build a whole second story or extend your first floor residence. What do? Who should you talk to? Contractor, architect, your neighbor, your HOA manager? When we started, I had no idea. So I spoke to everyone. But this is the number one thing you do. You go to City of Irvine, either on their website or give them a call, and you're gonna schedule an appointment with the planning center or the planning department. The reason why you want to do that is because they'll tell you what zone you're in, and that zone will tell you the development standards. So there's certain things which are, for example, setbacks, height limit, site coverage, all those things. Those are like the ABCs of, okay, you want to do an addition, this is the zone you're in, this is what you can do. Once you do that, step number one, go to the city planning. By the way, you can either talk to Daryl or Diane. They're both amazing people, very nice. They helped me out a lot. Number one. Number two, you're gonna go to your HOA, and if they have architectural guidelines, you have to understand them and follow them. Because if you follow the city, not the HOA will not approve. So they both have to work together. So number two, get your HOA requirements on the addition. They also have, criteria. You can't do this, you can't do that, and without HOA approval, you cannot build. So that was number two. Number three, once you've done number one and two, number three would be to work with a designer or an architect to come up with plans. And this plan is going to be based on whatever your needs are. It doesn't matter, whatever works for you. And they'll make sure it's within the city and your HOA guidelines. So that's number three. Number four, after you have the plans, and if you have an HOA, you want to get your HOA approval, okay? And if this process can take a little long time, but what I did for our HOA, we live in Village Park, is I showed my plans to the general manager because he's always at the meetings, knows a lot. So we were able to save some time by getting his feedback on a few things. So step number four is to get HOA approval. Once you have that, you're gonna show your plans to a contractor, and you're gonna get estimates or a bid. Okay? So, step number 5, show contractor and get estimate. So, you've gotten approval with your HOA, you have the bid. Before you submit plans to the city, you're gonna go to the planning department again, show it to them, and ask for a review. It's gonna cost about $100 or something, but they'll tell you it's gonna pass without you spending all the extra money on getting the structural plans, engineering plans. So you want to get that review. That's step number 6. Step number 7, you submit plans to the city. So the reason why I said you don't want to waste your money is because usually, like with our architect, our next payment, it's installments, and the next installment would be to do all the final plans, structural engineering. But if it's not going to pass city, then you've wasted your money and the architect's time, but ultimately your money. That's why you want to get that review before final submitting to the city. So step number 7, submit plans to the city. Number 8, you're gonna pull permits and you're gonna build. So congratulations, now you're in the building stage. As you're building, step number 9, you're gonna do all the inspections. So framing, electrical, plumbing, roof, all that inspections. That's step number 9. Step number 10, once it's done, congratulations, you now have a beautiful home. That now you have to get the final permit, which makes all the work official. So on Zillow it'll say your house is no longer what it was. Now it's official. Now it's this much more additional square footage. So that's why it is important to get the final permits. And the city told me sometimes people forget to do that. So very important. Number 10, that was number 10. Hey, well, congratulations. In 9 steps, your home is officially built. This can take, the building, depending on what you're building, can take about 90 days. And everything before that can be about 8 weeks. If you have an HOA and you don't listen to me, you're gonna have to go back and forth with them. From 8 weeks, it can be a little bit longer. And also depends on how often your HOA meets. So if you find this video helpful, I mean, I know you do because it's very helpful, like the video. And also if you or anyone that you know of has a question about real estate, call or text my personal cell. I'm giving you my personal cell phone, okay? The next step is to give you my social security. But you can always call me on my personal cell or text me anytime you want at 949-468-7400. Check this out. Isn't that something? And this is 1 minute away from my house. That's why I love this neighborhood. And that is a farm. They grow strawberries in those gutters. So like the video, comment if you have any questions. Oh shoot. And let me know what you like to see. But again, my name is Bardia Fereidooni and I'm very active in my neighborhood. I still haven't gotten my license yet, but I'm about to get it. So till then, I'm just getting involved as much as I can, learning a lot to help my community, and hopefully I can help you one day. So let me know if you have any questions. Adios.